All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined here with CSU Pueblo head coach Tommie Johnson after a big 66-57 win over Colorado Mesa. I was joking with the girls a little bit ago, saying upset victory. I was like, it's not an upset victory. Y'all know exactly what you're doing, Coach. Congratulations on the win. What are your initial thoughts?
For me, obviously probably the biggest wins since I've been here. We had a really good year a couple of years ago, but this was in a hostile environment to come up here against a team that won the league or won to share the league, and they hadn't lost at home all year, and so to give them their first loss at home and a playoff environment, and you can't really ask for more. These young ladies, they dialed in, they were focused, they were mentally tough, and they played through mistakes. And so again, I'm grateful and I'm humbled to coach the group that I got.
Coach, talk about, you've been around this game long enough to know there's a different feeling come March.
Yeah.
There's a different feeling in the atmosphere right there. How special is this to get this big win on the road like we're talking about and keep the season going?
Well, you've been around. You know how it is. When it's one and done, it's a different energy. And I thought our girls just bought into each other. They poured into each other. They did. Well, there's two types of teams. You want to keep playing or you're ready to go home. And so these girls are not ready to go home by any means. We want to extend this season. And we just thought that if we could clean up some stuff, the ball movement and getting the ball to Alicia and having the other girls contribute, we thought we had a good chance. You just never know how it's going to play out. And those girls came out and did what they were supposed to do, especially on defense.
Talk about that a little bit. We were on the way down here kind of talking about, defense travels. Your team, and you've got a good defensive unit out there. Talk about that, how you were able to really lock down, Mason Roll and Olivia Reed, those girls that are really talented. You came in, held them to just 57 points tonight in their home arena.
Well, I tell you what, I think the biggest deal was when you're playing against good players, we just really tried to take away some angles and some straight line drives. And we felt like if Olivia caught it underneath, we don't want to give anybody any wide open threes. I think they shot like 25 tonight. Last time, they really made a lot of shots. We thought they were open. And so we're going to let Alicia play one-on-one down there with Olivia Reed so we could lock up the shooters. And she's phenomenal. She's the anchor of our defense. Then our perimeter defenders just really stepped up. We talked about Tommie, Shamara. Rowe really competed on defense. I thought YG came in and gave us a lift on defense as well. So those guards really did the best they could.
Talk about this too, Alicia. I asked the girls the same question just a second ago. We know the kind of player Alicia is. Me and you both said it. She's the best player in the nation. Talk about, she had 16 points in the first half, and I assume that was their game plan in the second half was to try to take her out of the game. She only had 4 points, but I don't think it was because Alicia just, folded or anything. It was you had other girls step up around, and Alicia was finding them.
Yeah, she was finding them, and I also thought that they made their mind up that, hey, maybe she can beat us. So they were sending a double team, almost a triple team, because they were sending another girl kind of digging, kind of halfway. We just wanted to keep the ball moving, open it up. I'm confident with our guards. We knew it was going to have to be a team effort. I thought Autumn got on track in the second half as well. Tommie and Rowe made big shots. I thought Landry made a big three as well. So, this is a good team. We just got to understand that when people take something away, we don't need to be heroes. It's okay to play team basketball, and Alicia's the epitome of that.
Talk about those two girls that were on just before you. They're really the backbone, the engine. I wrote about that yesterday. The two of them are really the engine of this team. They're point guard 1A, 1B. The two of them could both handle the ball. I thought they were phenomenal tonight on both sides of the ball.
I thought they were too. I thought that, especially I thought Tommie really locked in the details defensively. We're a different team when she's guarding the ball, and I know Alicia's one of the best defensive players we have in our league, but I think when you're talking about perimeter defense, Tommie is up there. And then Rowe is such a high IQ kid. She can play 1 through 5. She knows everybody's position. It's a luxury to have her to move her around and calm us down. And then when she's at the point, it's a different look because you got to honor that three-point shot a little bit more. And I thought that she just completely bought in and she was focused, and they did what veterans are supposed to do. They bought some energy for us tonight.
Talk about we'll have a fun bus ride home, but then it's gonna be turn around and get ready for Friday, huh?
Yeah, we're just gonna go home. We busted a bracket, so we're gonna tell Dr. Prince we're about to bust the budget a little bit as well. Have a good trip home, and then we just want to go 1-0, and now we got to go home and get ready to try to go 1-0 again.
Head coach Tommie Johnson after CSU Pueblo knocks off Colorado Mesa in the first round of the Rmac tournament. Coach, thanks for joining us as always.
Thank you. Go Pat.